Hi everybody, how's it going? Hope everybody's having a good day. Yeah, so I am still feeling a little under the weather, so I'm not planning on streaming too much today. I've actually been feeling okay today. I did manage to attempt work. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Um, Funnily enough, if I actually keep it up high, you almost can't tell. Almost. But no, I'm not planning on trying to give it any strain or anything like that. So you guys are gonna get raspberry. Hold on. All right, give me 1 second. I need to check something real quick. I wanna come home. Hi. I'm back. All right. So, why is it wanting to do that? Sorry, give me 1 more second. You guys are gonna see this one because I'm tired of waiting on figuring it out. Oops. Freaking calibration annoys me. Dealing with calibration annoys me. Because for some reason it's always changing, regardless of whether or not I want it. But anyways, uh kind of go over what's going on. I'm not planning on staying on the stream for too long. I'm not planning to go for more than maybe an hour and a half, depending on how long these messages take and if anybody has any conversation topics that they're interested in. But first things first, before I get into any of that, I must say thank you, Zora, for redeeming first, and thank you, Motions, for the 13 months. That is so amazing. Thank you so much. That is honestly like super amazing. Oh, thank you for the head pats, Andres. Oh my gosh, Andres, that sprite was adorable. It was amazing. Streamer's back. Are you okay? I'm okay. I'm okay. I am I'm on the mend. Um but like I said, I'm not gonna have too much. I'm not gonna be too crazy today. Um just Ria. Just Ria. Just Ria. Um but to kind of explain what's been going on, because we did have, a few days that I just disappeared. And I wasn't able to make it up on Thursday, even though I like to try to if I can't make it on Tuesday or Wednesday. Um, you guys know that I had jury duty, right? And I had said that if I didn't have to go into jury, I was in jury selection, and I told you that if I didn't have to do jury duty, I would stream those 2 days, right? Well, you guys saw the message. Why does it seem like my whatever? Um, uh, Hold on. Sorry, I gotta turn down the music a little bit. I'm sorry to anybody who wants to hear it more, but it is like really loud in my ears. Told you since day one, you stay. Oh, thank you so much, Motions. That means so much. Um, but yeah, to kind of explain what's going on Tuesday, your voice is music enough. Not right now. It is raspy. It is raspy. Um, I can't sing right now. Um, my coughing fits have gotten to the point where it's starting to really affect the vocal cords right now. You could say your voice is sick. Oh, that's very, very good. Um, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I meant to mute and I missed the mute button. I accidentally hit the mute button on Discord. um anyways, so oh, thank you for the head pats. Anyways, as I was saying, so I went to jury selection and I was there for about 5 hours. Thank you for the hydrate. I will make sure to do that. I do have water, but I also do have a hot cocoa to kind of help with some heat. So I have both. By the way, is it just me or does the model feel like it's moving around a lot more than usual? I feel like it's moving around more than it usually should. And I don't know whether or not that's because I don't know why that is. I don't know. It's becoming alive, right? Well, it's like super moving. Like more than I'm thinking I'm moving. Maybe it's because maybe I'm shaking more than I'm thinking I am, but uh anyways, so I was in jury duty for about 5 hours. Got out at about noon 30. Sent out the message saying um uh sent out the message saying, "Hey, I didn't get selected, so we're good to go." And then promptly an hour after, I felt sick. And I have proceeded to have one of the worst flus that I have had. Maybe your heart is becoming more accurate than you thought. One of the worst flus that I've had since before. One of the worst flus I've had since 2011. Typically, if I get the flu or something similar, it typically goes away after maybe like a day and a half. I usually only get like 24-hour flu or 24-hour stomach bugs or something like that. So I was really thinking, oh, well, I'll let Tabby run the Tuesday stream and then we'll go in and do some karaoke for the Wednesday stream and be happy. Nope. I got hit with this flu that I am still trying to work off. Today is the first day that I have not felt unable to leave the bed. It's the first day that I've actively been hungry. It was the day that I attempted to go to work. I got an hour into work before I basically went, nope, I gotta leave. Did they like do an update or something? Oh, wait a minute. Is that what's going on? The physics too high? Maybe that's it. You have days where you can get out of bed. Oh. Actually, funnily enough, I actually can't stay in my bed on normal days. Like I will sit and chill on the computer all day and stuff like that. Like do computer stuff, watch stuff, do whatever. But I can't really stay on in the bed for too long. But yeah, so on Tuesday night, yeah, Tuesday night, I basically I had hit 103 on the thermometer. Your bed could be your home unless streams are on. And thank you, Motions. I don't plan on streaming for too long today. This is meant to just kind of be a catch up for everybody. Just because I wanted to make sure that I had another stream this week that I could, let you guys know what's going on, let you guys know what's going on next week and stuff like that. As long, knock on wood, I actually can feel better. I missed you guys too so much. I missed you guys so much. You guys are my energy. You guys bring me so much energy and positivity that it helps to get out of whatever funk I'm in. Um, but yeah. Good to hear you're finally on the upswing. Yeah. I can definitely feel that I'm on the upswing. Like I said, I'm actually feeling hungry instead of just needing to eat to survive, because I'm not letting what happened back in 2011 happen again. I had to force myself to drink water back in 2011. It was bad. I'll tell you that story in a minute because I still got other stuff I wanted to talk about this one. Um, but I got a 103-degree temperature, 103 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what the conversion is to Celsius, and that one is. Um, but at that point, Tabby was like, I'm calling your mom. She's coming to pick you up, and you're going to a doctor to see what's going on. More McDonald's? That's amazing. I cannot tell you how much I subsisted on McDonald's these past few days. um, so I go in to the clinic. We have a walk-in clinic, thankfully, that's open pretty late. Um, and we go in. I talk to the person, and they sit there and go, hi Beans, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Hi. I'm sorry, I can't really give much more energy than that to my voice because I'm trying to keep it safe. Um, but I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm gonna do this because I can. And I think that you guys should go. If you guys haven't, you guys should definitely go. No, you're okay. I hope your voice feels better soon. Oh, thank you. Um, so I go to the doctors, and they take me in, they check me, they do the whole checking thing. Um, and go I go to the back. They do all the blood pressure and stuff. I'm apparently into the hypertension now. But understandably, I'm sick, so my blood pressure probably was not that great looking. Thankfully, it wasn't bad. The doctor didn't say that it was bad, so I'm happy about that. Um, but they decided they were going to check me for strep, COVID. They said that they were going to check me for 3. I can't remember the third one because they only checked me for 2. They checked me for strep and they checked me for COVID. So I get through all that. Get pulled back to, to the house doing my own thing. Scuff was the third. Well, I'm sorry. I'm positive for Scuff every single day. Can be deadly for Rias. It can be. It can be. Um um so I go home. An hour later, I decide to get some more rest. An hour later, I get a call. Congratulations, you don't have strep. Congratulations, you don't have COVID. You just have the flu. I'm happy about that, but that just means that This flu is kicking my ass. I This is the first time that I have had the flu in years because this is the first year that I'm not working from home. So I this is the first time that I've actually been wandering around, so I don't think my body was prepared for getting the flu this year. The flu is dumb. It is. It's very dumb. Hopefully by the time I'm done with it though, I'll have antibodies. Oh no. I'll get yes, Tabby, I know. And I swear I'll get to the fun part after. Excuse me. So I the fact that you had it during your ACT is awful, by the way. Like that's awful. And I am so sorry that that happened to you. I don't know if you know the story of my actual worst uh stomach bug flu that I've ever had, but I will talk about it after this whole conversation. You're just whining because you're sick and at work. Yeah. You haven't gotten used to going to work. I felt that. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, everybody. Well, see, here's the thing, Andres. We live together. And um just due to proximity, she has picked it up. Um so the long story short is that like when it came to me on Tuesday, I was like, "Oh, it shouldn't be too bad. I should be able to get done and be safe." Wait, all this sick talk will get you sick. No, be safe. Be safe, please. Please. Find any way that you can take care of yourselves. Get some vitamin C drops. Take some apple juice or some orange juice. Um Make sure that you have plenty of hydration. Make sure that you get plenty of rest. Make sure that you take care of yourselves. If you feel that you are going into a crowded area and you feel comfortable doing it, wear a mask. Do anything you can. Knew it was scuff. Um so but anyways, like I said, something that I thought was going to take about like 24 hours because that's how long they usually last has ended up with me having to call out from work because fun fact, it all happened over my weekend. um but that's the reason why we had to cancel the stream on Wednesday was because Tabby was starting to show symptoms and I did not want to force her into doing any sort of streaming or anything like that. Not like I would force her to stream anyways, but you know what I mean. Um the fact that you're at work sucks. Yeah. See, the reason why she's actually at work, she would have called out. Um and listen, if I get sick, I will embrace it, walk towards you and get you sick. Well, first off, Tabby does work from home, so she doesn't technically work with anybody around her. She couldn't get anybody else sick other than me. But hopefully I'll have antibodies to deal with this. To deal with this strain. But the reason why she didn't just call off and start her weekend a bit early with a sick day is because the way that her company deals with holidays, if you take a day off the day prior or the day after the holiday is supposed to happen, you don't get holiday pay. So she has Monday off, which means that she can't take the Friday or the Tuesday off, or else she won't get holiday pay. It is. It is. Oh, oh, I felt the warmth go down my chest. Yippee! Thank you, someone's for the yippee. Going on strike. If only. We need the money. We need the money so that we can keep entertaining you guys from a nice comfy spot. Pay your Tressum streamer. No, no. No. We are fine with our jobs. Also, instead of that, here, you could do this for your strikes. You could do this for your strike signage. See? Look at that. You got little strike signs. You're lucky you're sick. You would keep it up. Little scuff signs could be like little strike signs. But yeah, so that's been kind of what's going on this weekend. Some important things to note because of it. We did sadly lose out on doing a the karaoke stream. I don't know when we will be doing that one. It will be on a Wednesday. That's the best I can say because of the fact that, you know, that's really the time that I can, you know, really stay up and Tabby can stay up. That's an adorable little. Oh, it's the little rider. I forget what what it's called, but I remember it. I remember getting stuck in one. If you need to steal a Tuesday instead, that's okay. Well, see, that's the thing, is that if everything goes according to plan, I'm hoping to push it back to the 22nd. And I know that that was also when the Jurassic Park watch party was happening, but I can kind of make that any day of the week, to be honest. Like, I could make that a Thursday. It would just be an earlier Thursday, or, you know, that could be another Wednesday or something. It'll work out. Because that has to be done on Discord, so it doesn't need to necessarily fall on a stream day. But the reason why, and I'm so sorry, I didn't, I was going to talk about it on Tuesday, but sadly everything got caught up and I wasn't able to. This Tuesday will not be a Helldivers Day. I am sorry, Caustic, and I am sorry, Ace, but this week is this week got something very special. I was asked by Venara to do some Marvel Rivals on Tuesday. So if you guys know who Venara Cernos is, they are an amazing person, an absolutely correct streamer, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tyrant who wishes for your souls. Here, you know what? I wonder if I can do this. Let's see if I can actually. You ever have that moment when you're just sitting there hoping that you spell something correctly? Just give me one moment. All right, I think. Okay, I think that's actually worked out. Yay. Um so yeah, so if you guys are interested, it will be happening at, I have it on the Discord, give me one moment. Now I have to go to something else. Okay, it will be happening at 6 p.m. It just this week, someone's. Just this week, and then the democracy will be back the week after. Um, but yeah, it will be happening at 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. I hope that you guys are looking forward to that. And then hopefully the day after it will be the karaoke stream. So that's kind of what's been going. That's kind of the current pre-plan for this upcoming week. Again, this is all going to kind of come down to whether or not my body has decided that I am healthy. If I have suffered enough, I swear that this my body wants me to die. With how frequently I keep getting hit with fevers, and then I crash them out with fever reducers, and then it comes back. But yeah. Alrighty. Anyways, I'm sure you guys were actually interested, but I did actually have that story that I was going to tell you about, dealing with the oh, give me a second. Dealing with the uh horse flu. We're also interested in how I got stuck on it. Hi, doggy. Welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for the on-screen celebration. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for the head pats. Someone's, thank you. Thank you for all the rapid fire head pats. Hi. Finally up for once. Hey, nothing's wrong with that. Sometimes you got to get that sleep. Nothing's wrong with sleeping. Must resist temptation. What are you tempted to do, Andres? Tell me first, and then I can tell you whether or not it's a good idea. Have you been? I am on day 4 of influenza. Alrighty. Fucking things. But yeah, I'm on day 4 of influenza, so I'm feeling better than I have the past 3 days, which is why I'm here and doing the stream now. But I am definitely still feeling the effects. I'm making sure to keep myself hydrated, and everything like that. I have some clear bubbly to help out with my throat. I have some ginger ale to deal with any sort of nausea that pops up. Um, I have, in case I have like a headache or something. I also have the some caffeine for that. I have a hot cocoa with me right now to deal with any sort of to hopefully like heat up my throat in order to hopefully make it feel better. Thankfully today is the first day that I actually felt like hungry. So I've also got vodka because fucking shit. I wish. I wish. How does ginger ale help with nausea? Ginger ale, its main ingredient, ginger, is a natural stomach settler. If you like mix some ginger into like a tea or something like that, that also helps. But a lot of times the reason why people will typically drink ginger ale is because between the ginger to help settle the stomach and the carbonation to kind of make you burp or to like toss up some of the stuff that's inside your stomach to help get rid of it, it will help either get it to pass or to at least alleviate some of the pain. Make that happen. Oh, Abby's on break, but she wanted to say hi before she took a nap.
Take care, everyone. I'm tired. Go to lay down.
I can see that. Wow. Abby also has the raspy voice. Yeah. Yeah, we both. Oh, sorry. This is something I wanted to actually point out. Shit, I need to actually get to Stream Elements. That's the one I forgot to do, was Stream Elements. And technically Nightbot, but I don't use Nightbot for it. But no, I need to delete a couple things because those are not legitimate anymore. Those are not updated. Where are you? You. I need to remove the TikTok one. Okay. Yeah. Have you played Baldur's Gate 3? And if so, have you seen the new subclass options? I have not seen the new subclass options. I have played, I'd like to say I've played all of Act 1, but I haven't gotten past Act 1. All right, pardon me. But no, there is something I did want to talk about. For anybody who does not know, here in the States, I think the TikTok ban is still going on. I don't think it's being stopped. I think at this point everyone has just kind of concluded that it's there. Gonna be getting her to finish the game. Boops the Rhea. No, no boop the Rhea. The Rhea is sick. Booping the Rhea is dangerous. You might get sick. You know what? Hold on 1 second. Let me do something real quick. It's gonna be funny if I can actually get this to work. A little unwell, I know right now you can't tell. Hold on, let's see if I can just add blanket. These are so cute. Yeah, not perfect, but it's good. It's okay, you're a doctor. Oh, okay. He's cozy. I am cozy. Um, but yeah, so the the whole thing with TikTok, I have decided that regardless of whether or not the TikTok ban gets pushed back or doesn't go through or does go through, regardless of whether or not it does, I have decided I'm going to stop using it. I have decided that at this point it's just not worth it because for some reason all of my videos have been getting hit. Excuse me, I am so sorry. But I apparently it's been getting hit a lot with community guidelines, and I think it's just thank you so much, Ducky. I'm so sorry. I meant to mute and accidentally hit the Discord mute again. Um but the 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 videos are just they're not really able to make any reach because of the fact that for some reason it's not letting it onto the For You page. um and so I just feel like at this point it's not really like, especially with the ban happening, I feel like it's gonna be just more beneficial for me to just not really worry about it anymore. So I'm not gonna promote it anymore. I'm not gonna do anything with it, and I'm pretty certain on like the 19th or something, like either the last day or the day before, something like that. I am going to just terminate the account. That way, you know, it's not just sitting there in the subspace with me unable to touch it. I don't want anybody to be able to get into my account. I want it gone. Um, so that's just my entire thing. Hi, Waffles, welcome in. I'm having a fantastic day. Understand, barely touch yours anymore. Yeah, I just, and especially with shorts being just as well to get like to have clips and stuff shown off. I feel like it's just um I feel like just TikTok has kind of outlived its service at this point. Um, and so I thank anybody and everybody who did come over from TikTok. Like it really, really does mean a lot that you found me and Tabby and decided you wanted to come over and join our little community. Um, but I think it's just time for me to move on from TikTok. Uh Oh right. There's also something else I could do with this blanket. No, I'm not going to Red Note. I'm not going to Instagram. I'm not going to Lemonade. I'm not doing any of that. I already have a hard enough time trying to keep up with TikTok and YouTube. Um, that I feel like this is actually going to be a good idea for me to downsize. Like, yeah, I know it's only two apps, but I feel like if I can just stick to YouTube and deal with YouTube's terms and conditions, because YouTube did not have nearly the severe terms and conditions that TikTok was throwing at me. Um, so I think I'm gonna stick with that for right now. If I do find time and energy to work on another one, we're locking the TikTok doors at the library. Yeah, pretty much. But no, that is something else I wanted to talk about was the fact that if you do see any of my stuff on TikTok, it's not me. Yeah, first off, they're banning it in the States. I can't use it. Never heard of Lemonade. You still have an Insta. It's a lot of work to balance so many socials. Yeah, exactly. And at this point, I'm really just kind of blustered with dealing with them. As it stands, the YouTube channel is just a VOD channel and a clip channel, and TikTok is just a clip channel. But I feel like because of the fact that we weren't really paying attention much to editing and stuff like that, especially because we kind of were mostly looking at our clips and stuff like that. I feel like maybe reducing them. You have the socials, you just don't use them. Hey, nothing's wrong with that. If you're not ready to use them, you're not ready to use them. If you don't want to use them, you don't want to use them. That's completely valid and up to you. I want to do something. Yay. Barely handled Twitch. Has a maid, what do you want me to do? No, that's fair. That's very fair. Your ADHD makes it hard to keep up. Yeah, that's honestly, that's kind of the reason why I feel like I've given up on Blue Sky and Twitter again. I'd say, giving up on them the first time, but I think this is like the third time on Twitter that I've given up on it. And I think this is the first time on Blue Sky, but that's just because I had just made Blue Sky. But I still do have the accounts, just in case. I don't want to get rid of those ones unless I am absolutely certain that I need to shut a door. Twitter is definitely getting close to that door. It's already doing a lot of stuff that I just am not happy with, like the fact that you can't opt out of them using your posts and art for their AI feeds. So that's not fun. But yeah. Anyways, it's kind of been everything. Tabby is so lucky that she is asleep. By the way, she hates this song. Like to gel my hand. Oh! Okay, so you guys promised not to laugh at me for doing this. Because I kind of made a little picture that I was really happy about, and it's because I realized that I could do something very specific that I didn't realize I could do until now. Apparently you can take a I will be the first to admit I don't know how to use VTube Studio all that well. I know like the basic stuff, but not a lot of like the like inner workings and stuff like that. So I never actually tried it out. But I apparently found out that you can in fact sorry, the freeze is there for a second. But you can I can bring in my my other models as items on this VTube Studio, on this VTuber. So I can actually have like me completely moving around and stuff. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny because I can do that one. I have them all. I have them all because that's me. Come on. Oh, are you locked for some reason? But yeah, so I have like Rockstar and everything like that. Well, we're making a bigger blanket. I want a bigger blanket. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I just saw that emote. But yeah, it was available. Oh, thank you for the second, Solux. Welcome in. It was available. But now you have it. But yeah, um, but I because of that, I did take a little picture, and I want to show you guys the picture. If you guys want to see the picture, that is. I do have a blinky. The Rhea Jerry. I mean, I could always bring up everybody. You guys want to see everybody? Um, where are you? Pictures, screenshots. All right. Do you want to see the one that's like full display, or do you want to see the one that's closer to like a family photo? Because I did take two pictures. Both. Okay. We'll do full display first. But this is just a little screenshot that I took from the VTube Studio screen. Basically just showing every single model that we use. Sadly, the tail got in the way of Yokai, which is a little bit of a shame. But yep, that's everybody. Why is that oddly terrifying? I know, but like I said, this was just to more get an idea of like what everybody had, like what everything was, what every model what looked like within some exception. Um, but then I did this one. Ten-ish Ria's T-pose at you. Oh, this is so. Oh my god, that's such a cute tail hug. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then this is the family photo one. But yeah, so that's what this one. The Council of Rias has determined that you are unworthy of being archived, and you will be removed from the library and archived. Tabby, the hammer, please. The speech to give before banning someone. God, I'm sure that you could actually get a bot to do that, and I'm sure you could actually get a bot to say that before banning the person. But yeah, so that was just some interesting photos that I saw. But no, it's actually kind of really fun because if I was to, let's see, is there any, which ones am I needing to really worry about? Because there's this one, and then I want to make sure that that's changed. This one. Uh, this one. 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 Yeah. Now, Andres, it's not the easiest thing to do, but funnily enough, I can do something similar. Because don't you remember this? Don't you remember this? Don't you remember this? Don't you remember this? This absolutely horrendous thing. Horrendous thing. That was the entire point of Simulacrum, was something silly like this. Anyways, fun fact though, if I'm done with them, I can just immediately go like that. It does take away all items, so I do need to put my blanket back on, but why did the blunderbuss not go? Oh, the council is laughing at us. It needs to be closer and more aggressive. Oh, that's just, I just have it that way because I wanted to have the full model showing when I was taking the screenshots, and they save the location when they were created into an item scene. So I didn't have the ability to I don't have the ability to do it unless I Oh, I meant the voice reverb. Oh, yeah. I could probably work on that at some point. It used to be a um I definitely was working. I had worked on it before when I was using the voice changer as the second voice rather than just two of my own. So I definitely would have to do some changes. And also I would, need to not be sick so I could actually properly do stuff with it. What's a good dating sim? Also, the blunderbuss never came through. What's up with that? I don't know what happened. Okay, apparently those are all jammed. All right, give me a second here. We are going to... Oh, right, it did that weird thing. Oh, did something happen? Sorry, everyone, give me a second. I gotta check something. Alrighty. Oh, shit. Okay. There it goes. Okay. Just for that, let's make sure though that every memory is walking out the back door. Hey guys, you want to see something funny? It'd be really stupid, but it would be kind of funny. First things first, I do want to do that. But yeah, you guys want to see something funny? Yeah, funny. I guess the first question is, Do you guys want the stream to end? To possibly end? Because if the stream crashes, I'm not turning it back on. Thank you for taking the shot, Solux. Banana for yeah, I think it's hilarious. A good dating sim, Warframe. Warframe Library Edition. Oh, I would say, funnily enough, if you're looking for a dating sim where you could date any of the masks, any of the avatars, it would probably be something closer to like it would be something like the heart. I don't know. It would be something funny, like some Japanese long title that would be like I found myself in a digital archive, and now I'm learning that the heart is one big archive for love, or something like that. The archive for love. Did you ever play Anthem? Oh yeah, I loved Anthem. The only reason why I stopped playing Anthem is because people that I was playing with stopped playing, and I got stuck because a quest bugged out, and so I couldn't complete it, and so I couldn't progress. And I didn't feel like restarting all the way from 0 when I had already completed the main story. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. It a little buggy, but what game isn't nowadays? But they basically shat it and then proceeded to say, wait, why aren't you playing our shit? Why like EA basically went, here's this game, and we went, we like this game, and then they went, good, and then never did anything with it. And then by the hi Lexi, welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Hello. Welcome. Anyways, the reason why I was asking is because who here wants to guess? Mods, you're not allowed because you can actually look it up. But who here would like to take a guess to see how many blunderbuss requests are currently sitting in the managed requests? Hi. I am doing better than I have the past few days. Thankfully not that many, Lexi. I have recently run through them. You'll guess 100? Yep, don't worry, the ad I won't do anything during the ad. We're just gonna be chilling. I can take another sip of my hot cocoa. It's cold now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that one. I'm not gonna touch that cocoa anymore. I think I needed to change the water out. Anyways. Hi, welcome back, Solux. Have the spoils from the 24-hour live stream come in yet? Oh, are you asking a streamer how much they earned? Hot chocolate's the best drink because if it goes cold, it just turns into chocolate milk. It does. No, just if it arrived. Oh, okay. Um, the first 24-hour did. The second one will be coming in February. So still got another month before that one comes in. But the first one did come in. You like white hot chocolate? Ooh, that does sound really good. You can save up for February. Mm. Mm. Um, but I will definitely say, you guys are amazing, and I immediately put it into savings so that I can deal with getting that getting the stuff for the stream. Because like I said, I will definitely say I will always try to use the money for stream related stuff. Anyways, don't crash stream with like 100 blunderbusses. Okay, fine. I won't hit the complete all button. I'll be nice and not do that. Huh. It's a lot less. Save the nuke button for a worthy moment. How about this? How about this? I'll do a fun thing for you guys. Um, Beginning in February. Aw, thank you, Lexi. You're cool, very cutie. Oh, you're too sweet, Lexi. You're amazing. Also, I am sorry that I had forgotten, but I will make sure that you get this. Sorry, um my head's been kind of a little foggy because of the fact that um because of the flu. Get out, flu, right? This is day 4 of the flu. I'm hoping that I'm on the uptick because I actually am not feeling terrible like I have been for the past 3 days. Did you hear about UB's stream of screw ups with the new Assassin's Creed? I have not, but I'll be honest, I stopped really paying much attention to Assassin's Creed after 3. I wanted to like 3, but 3 really kind of shot the bed for me, and I did not find any enjoyment playing with the other stuff. I did for a little bit play Valhalla. It wasn't terrible, but I never completed it. I'd say I'm surprised, but I'm not. I'm just gonna be real honest. I'm not surprised. Oh yeah, pro gamer move. Pro gamer move. Actually, no, I'm not gonna change that. No reason to. Price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes. As I'm Mr. Brightside. Shit. I knew it was gonna happen. The only Assassin's Creed that you ever enjoyed was Assassin's Creed Black Flag because you're a pirate. See, I don't like ship mechanics. I don't mind. Like, there's certain things that I don't mind about it, but for some reason, boat mechanics never have been fun for me. I've never had fun with boat mechanics. I liked one because that's the one that got me into the game series, so I would certainly hope that I like one. I liked two, loved Brotherhood, was okay with Revelations, but I feel like Brotherhood was still the better of the Ezio trilogy. Just kind of in my opinion. Hated 3, couldn't even like get past the first part. And I understand that like, oh, you have to kind of get through it in order to like really enjoy it. No, I don't really care. If I'm not enjoying it, I'm not going to play it. I know you like your passenger princess and commanding on the railjack. I'm sorry. I like playing the commander role. I like in Battlefield 4, I enjoyed playing commander. I didn't want to be on the ground. I wanted to be the person sending airstrikes in areas and dictating where people should go. Brotherhood is still known as the best. This is going to sound really stupid. By chance, is the multiplayer still around? Is the Brotherhood specifically multiplayer still around? I doubt it is, but just kind of was really hoping. You in there, Commander? But yeah, so also, Andres, how dare you? You nearly got that up the entire list without me noticing, but how dare you? How dare you call me that? When you yourself are a cutie patootie, not me. You and everyone in chat. I don't know, never played. It's fair. But no, I stopped playing at Assassin's Creed 3. I didn't even watch Black Flag because I was like, oh great, it's just 3 with boat mechanics. What was the one after Black Flag? Because I think Unity was 6, right? Well, whatever it wasn't memorable. But no, I didn't play Unity. Apparently Syndicate wasn't bad after they fixed the bugs, but it wasn't great. One where you play a Templar. Oh, that's why it wasn't memorable, because I didn't want to play a Templar. I wanted to play an assassin. Proceeded then to basically not pay attention to the Assassin's Creed series until Origins, but didn't really enjoy the concept that they were going for in Origins, and apparently not a lot of people did else. But when Odyssey came out, people were interested, which kind of piqued my interest, but I never actually really watched it, but I watched other people play it. And then Valhalla, it took me a while, but I did actually play it because it was free on PlayStation Plus. And yes, you are, Zora. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I'm sick. You can't lie to me. Never completed any of them. Hey, that's fair. Sometimes time, sometimes desire. This isn't quite there. I had a lot of time when Assassin's Creed 1 through Revelations came out. Mario Odyssey? Yeah, I liked Mario Odyssey. I thought it was a good game. Why would you dare lie? Because I know you, Zora. And whenever a compliment gets thrown your way, you lie, even though you are an absolute cutie patootie. No, we don't want Zora on fire. We're okay with pants on fire, but not Zora. We don't want the library burning. Why is everyone on fire? Andres, why did you set Zora on fire? Oh gosh. I'm gonna have to at some point get a fire emote. I know that it's supposed to be Yippee K, it's fine, but it really looks like it says Yippee Kit's fine. It just made me giggle a little. I did want to put that back on. Hold on 1 second. Blanket. 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 Big blanket. Right. And then what you do is that you do this. And then I think it was around like 70 something. There we go. Good enough. Oh my gosh, so much fire. I wish game studios were as good as they were back in the 80s. I mean, they definitely are more after the almighty dollar, but I don't know if I'd want to go back to the 80s because back then game developers just didn't pay their employees and didn't give any sort of credits to them. The reason why the first ever Easter egg was put in was because the creator of Adventure was pissed that he wasn't getting credit for his game when Atari got it for when he was working for Atari. So I don't know if I'd want to go back there. Yeah, no, the first Easter egg of it ever was in Adventure, where you're playing the yellow square. You go into a specific room and it's just game quality. I'd still with the 80s. I don't know. I think I don't think I need hyper realistic, but I think I want more than just like 16-bit, or not 16-bit, but like 4-bit. Anyways, I know what you're meaning though, Solix. I know what you're meaning. I'm just being a little teasy with it. You need a fire extinguisher one, and Tabby needs a fire one. A Tabby and Zora try to stomp out a fire emote. I need that, and then I need an emote where it's just me. It's me just in the background, like shaded with like a red flashing light, like a red flashing eye, where it's just it's literally just that scene of like I just lift up and then it's just of light. Interesting. I didn't know that, Andres. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I did not know that that's how they got around it. Yeah, no, I think honestly, I wish that we could. I wish that that gaming companies didn't feel like they needed to release something every year, if that makes sense. Like, I'm fine. You know, having a year where I don't need to feel like I need to purchase something. Let me have a year to enjoy the games that you just gave me this year. There's so many games. Gaming is saturated. It is oversaturated. Final Fantasy came out in 87. It was top tier at the time, with its big competitor being Dragon Quest. I mean, being fair, isn't Dragon Quest just Final Fantasy? Weren't they both Squeenix? Not much of a competition if you're facing against, it's like facing off against your brother. But of course, under the same token, I mean, we can take a look back into the like 1980s. Let's see. Don't know what it is. Yeah, I'm seeing things like, yeah, I see Final Fantasy, but I also see games like E.T. and Joust. They do have Mega Man, so interesting. I do like Tetris. But I'll definitely say I feel like I definitely could not play Final Fantasy nowadays. Like, I could not play the first Final Fantasy game. Honestly, I don't know if I could actually play any of the actual Final Fantasy games. One was Squaresoft, the other was Enix. Oh. Didn't they? Yeah, they combined at some point to become Square Enix, right? That's why Squeenix is now today. Yeah, I just don't think I could really get into playing one to stop what? Oh, Squeenix made you spit out your drink. Sorry, it's just how people who play Final Fantasy 14, I don't know about the other Final Fantasies, but people who play Final Fantasy 14 call them Squeenix. Why are you numbing? Don't numb. Don't numb. Most people are also very impatient, sadly. I know. But no, I would say my favorite time was the PS2 era. PS2, GameCube, and the Xbox One. I feel like that was the best era of gaming. Because games were still allowed to be, they were played, and it was assumed that that was what you were going to play. So they gave out completed games with a lot of extra stuff that you could do and a lot of unlockables. But they understood that you wanted to play with other people a lot more than the earlier systems did. Like, Nintendo did pretty well on making sure that there was multi-ports, but the early games before PlayStation and Nintendo really took off from being what they were. COD needs to quit focusing on graphics. It looks worse and worse each iteration. Yeah, I definitely agree. Black Ops 1, in my opinion, best one. I'm just going to say that. I think Black Ops 1 was the best one. I think that they've deteriorated since. And I really think I honestly wish I could go back and play Black Ops 1 right now and not get hit with like hackers or anything like that. But no, I miss the maps so much. But yeah, no, like I love the PS2 because it was also it was during that time, like not Nintendo, but for PlayStation, they allowed for like backtracking, so you could play PS1 games on your PS2. The GameCube, I feel like, had a lot better games than the 64, so I'm not really sad that I couldn't go back and play that one. Also, please make the game smaller. You need the memory of an elephant to keep those games in check. Yes. Oh my gosh, please. I was actually I was hearing a streamer talking about it because she was looking into playing Marvel Rivals, and I just decided to sit there and went, huh. The DMZ is still in outcry for COD dropping it. And I fully agree. Yes. Oh my gosh. Please give me back DMZ. Give me back DMZ. Please. Let me play. Let me play. Let me play DMZ. Please. Bring back support for it, Call of Duty. Honestly, I know this is going to sound horrible and I hate it. I hate myself for it. But if Call of Duty brings back DMZ, and obviously hasn't had any like super shit happen like recently with their AI shit, the AI shit that's been going on about their like calling cards and their voices, something kind of note for anybody who does not know. Devil May Sleep. I don't know what DMZ sounds like a car. Okay, technically, DMZ is a military term, which means demilitarized zone. I'm going to type it out because I feel like my sickness, it might be a little bit hard to... Basically what that means is this is an area that no official state governed army can go into an area. Excuse me. A very known one is the 17th parallel between North and South Korea. There is about 100 feet. If I remember right, I don't know if it's actually 100 feet. I could be off. I'm like, point being is that there is like basically a dash, like a dash between their two areas where no military presence is allowed. And I mean no military presence is allowed. Not feet, way bigger. Yeah, you know my point though. Come on, how big is the DMZ in Korean DMZ size? It's not as long as I thought it was. It is it is 250 kilometers or 160 miles long, but it's going from ocean to ocean. It's literally crossing the entire thing. And it's only 4 kilometers or 2.5 miles wide. So it's long, but it's not nearly as long as I actually thought it was. Like, I know I said some short numbers, but that's just because I was kind of making a deal about the fact that that's what she said. Well, yes. Still bigger than 100 feet. Yes, I know. I was being hyperbolizing. That's like 100 feet. 2.5 miles? 5,280 feet is a mile. 5,000, so 10,000. Sorry, my brain is just not mathing right now. 5280, so it's 064. You're thinking 582. Yeah, no, 5,280 feet is in a mile. So yeah, it'd be about like 11,600 feet or something. I don't know. Don't call me on that one. Point being is that 2 miles is still, you can still see across it. As a person who lives in the Great Plains, Trust me, 2 miles is not as long as you think it is. You can see your dog run away for 10. Anyways. But the point is that the game mode basically put you into the map that Warzone was playing. I think. Did they do that? Did Asmar or Al Mazrah, was Al Mazrah the Warzone map in? Yeah. Basically they put it's the same map as the Warzone game mode, but instead of going in with the intent of a battle royale, you went in with your set, well, not even like a setup. You went in with like a setup that could also have contraband weapons that if you lost, you lost, but if you complicated stuff that I could go over quite a bit on a different stream. But the entire point of DMZ was that you were trying to do missions and fuck around, and then you would try to leave before radiation started spreading from some point on the map. And it was actually really, really, really fun. Like, so much fun. I wish that it wasn't overrun with hackers every time that I try playing. And I say this like very specifically, either these people have been playing way too much and actively just want to make it into a kill zone, or I'm just incredibly unlucky with hackers knowing exactly where I am after like 2 seconds of gameplay. Thank you for the head pats. Yeah, it does sound like a Xenoblade area. I'm actually pretty certain that it might be somewhere, one of the games. But yeah, no, the Great Plains, big old flatlands full of fertile soil that we are actively killing every single day, with oil and other not healthy changes to our dirt. Yes, we are doing better now, but there's a reason why the Dust Bowl happened. Because people are dumb. I remember having 3 teams in Final Exfil, and we were all ready for a Mexican standoff. You stood on the outside window area. Amazing. I actually am quite happy. We had a time, my friend and I, we usually just go in duos. Like, yeah, you have to go in, like, you can go in the trio, but I just didn't squad fill. So I'd go in with just a duo or something like that, and we would get like we actually had one point where we actually got to the end, and we were like the last of like 4 teams, and all of us just went, we want to leave, none of us have the briefcase, we're gonna go. Because literally it was like the final exfil, so there was no getting out of it. So we all just went, we're all just gonna get on, and we did, and no one shot each other at all. We all left. It was actually quite nice. It was quite lovely. Oh. Oh, 3 or 4 teams at once while the teammates couldn't keep up. Oh, nice. I think at my prime, when I played DMZ, I could take okay. So So, fun fact about DMZ is that in that game you can basically recruit another team's worth of people to your team. So you can exit with 6 people. In my prime, when I played DMZ, I 1v6'd. To be fair, it was 2v6, but sadly, my teammate got taken out before I could actually get over and help out. So it was like a 1v6, and they tried so hard to kill me, and they just couldn't. In my prime. You're that's funny, Andres. That's funny. If you think I'm in my prime. I can barely play anything nowadays. Miss playing with your buddy. We had so many memories. Carried a lot, but when he popped off, he wrecked. He changed his, you only have 4. Oh, I mean, I'm sure they did, but I do, like, I remember them having 6 because I remember the count, the head count. But no, that is kind of sucky. I don't like that. I miss the 6. Although I guess I'm not too sad about the 6 because I played duos and never really recruited anyone. Yeah, I am very miss DMZ nights. They were so much fun. I tried getting back in, and it's just not the same. You do pretty good when we do play. See, that's just because of how amazing you guys are. You pick me up. You pick me up, dust me off, and say, good job, and give me a gold star. You just don't want it, Warframe. Zora's being angry at me. Zora's being angry at me. But no, I like to think that I do still do good at gaming. It's actually, funnily enough, one of the reasons why I felt like I wouldn't make a good streamer. Why did you poke me? Why are you poking me again? They bring it back. Can we run together? I've always been a pro at gathering gear. 2 games where you made 7+ fast. If they bring it back, we can definitely look into it. You can definitely look into it, Solux. That'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, like it was actually kind of funny. Like I actually thought that nobody would really want to watch because I didn't think I was good enough if I was a streamer because of my shooter experience, buddy. Oh no. See, here's the thing. I always read like the luck of a streamer required 2 points of a triangle. Excuse me. Like, in order to help boost your luck, if that makes sense, you had to have two points on a triangle. Oh, you know how I was playing. I know. We do gotta play VG3 and Borderlands stuff. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of stuff to play. I'm sorry, with this week's kind of been SOL for a lot of things, which means that a lot of things are also getting pushed back because we still have to get all of Tabby's stuff done in February, which includes another karaoke stream. That karaoke stream might get pushed back into March if I'm being honest. Just to give us like a full month time to not. So many games to play, but no bacon. Exactly. What do you mean not be a good streamer? You don't have to be good at games to be a good streamer. In fact, it's the opposite. Oh no. See, that's the thing. Sorry. I want to finish this up. I always viewed streaming Like you had to have 2 of these points on a triangle and then basically get hit with the luck stick. Those 3 points of the triangle are good at video games, bad at video games, and funny. Those are the 3. Is good, bad, and funny. If you are good and funny, then people will watch you. If you are bad and funny, people will watch you. If you are good and bad, funnily enough, that's a thing. You can be good at a game and bad at a game. That would work. And because of that, because I always saw myself as being better than bad, but worse than good, and I personally never found myself funny. So I didn't really have a... Sorry, no, you didn't have to have 2. You just had to have 1. Sorry. You had to either be good at video games, bad at video games, or funny. Sorry, that was my 3 prongs. It was just 1 of them, not 2. That's the reason why I was saying it that way. A good streamer is communicative with their audience, expressive for entertainment, and ideally can have plenty of stories to tell. It's on the charisma. Yeah, I know. Well, see, that's the thing. It's like I didn't think I had much charisma going into this. I rode off the coattails of my friends because they are far funnier than me. Thank you, Andres. That's very sweet. But yeah, no, the luck stick. The luck stick is just something you need to have in any form of entertainment. That works too. But yeah, so it's like I didn't think that I had charisma starting out, and I didn't think I was bad enough to be... I didn't think I was bad enough at video games that people would come in and be like, oh wow, look at this person be bad at video games, let's watch them. I didn't think I was good enough at video games for people to be like, oh my gosh, you're skilled at this game, I must watch you so I may learn. And I didn't think that I was funny. Like I said, I didn't think I had the charisma. And so it was just like this whole thing of like, just kind of, yeah, I was the, for lack of a better term, I was the straight man in comedy for my friends for 6 years. 7, no. I started doing the streaming thing back in like 2015, 2016 with my, you don't have riz, you have negative riz. No. There is no such thing as negative riz. It's just riz that people, it's just whether or not the riz matches other people's energy. That's the thing, is that there is no negative riz, because I can guarantee you someone agrees with you. That's not true, Caustic, and you know this. You are funny as fuck. And a lot less scared to remove the filter, and I appreciate that about you. Besides collabing being fun, that's kind of a big reason you do them in the first place. I bounce off well for commentary with other people, but by yourself you're awkward. That's fair. Honestly, the only reason why I haven't done collabing is because I'm scared. But I do collab with friends, so I got that. No, Caustic, no. If anyone's funny looking, it's me. You are Riz approved. The approval has... Wait, hold on. I am very evil. Worst part is that I sit here going like, which one am I missing? The harem lag. Pardon me, everyone. But The council is judging all of your Riz. Please show us your best emote or phrase or letter. Show us whatever you want in chat to prove how good you are at rizzing. The Council of Ria is here. Learning to remove the filter took a long time. Now you have a hard time putting it back on. That's fair. I used to, during high school, the filter was non-existent. I've actually had to work to put it back on. So it's not nearly as bad. And then when anyone's told you, be the king of hearts. I gotta stop singing. If the people properly riz, then in stream, I'm dragging my previously mentioned buddy into it. I need him to work off of. Can't solo that shit. Hey, fair enough. I started streaming by, poor Siren is blocked by me right now. But honestly, when I started streaming, I streamed with a no, it's all good. Whatever. Blanket's gone. It's probably gonna be gone for the remainder of the stream. I don't feel like putting it back on. It is such a good emote. It's so cute. But no, as I was saying, my first time streaming, I streamed with a group. We called ourselves Fails at 11. Our humor is very different from then. If you love me, please don't look it up. I will take a look at them to see if they're safe for viewing, but please don't watch them. I actually don't think they're that bad, but I do believe that any of those kind of things, I feel that they are possibly, I don't remember how well we were with stuff. Oh my god, oh my god, you guys okay. There's a product of its time for sure. That's definitely the truth. That's definitely the truth. Yeah. I mean, being fair, back then I didn't really care. I do need one. I know I do. The worst part is that like I do actually know a person, like I have an emote artist that I was shown by Raisha, and they do amazing stuff. The biggest thing for me is I just need to actually like get it done. Banana, banana knows, everybody knows where we're going. Oh, does this person not have tail emote? Oh no, there it is. I could easily get it. It's just, I just don't think about it. Still some of the best VA work I've ever done. Yeah, honestly. It was some good stuff. I die of cuteness a little every time you see it. Yeah. Oh. Oh my gosh, pardon me. I'm so sorry if you heard that. No one else around. I did actually play a couple rounds of Marvel today. Yes, Andres? But no, I was playing some Marvel Rivals, and I think I did like 3 or 4 rounds, and I think I only had like a 50% win rate. It wasn't anything crazy. Although I think I've actually started to click with Moon Knight more than I think I should have. Moon Knight is incredibly powerful, and I don't understand how people are fucking him up. Am I seeing decouple? Because you are a 10 out of 10 and would make a great couple. That is some excellent Riz, Andres. That is some excellent Riz. A little late to the Riz party, but you made it. No worries. Winks at you with both eyes. Hey, hey, how's it going? Hey, winks with both eyes. Is that emote now modified like that until the end of until the end of stream? I'm not gonna lie, it looks like you're picking my nose. I know it's a boop nose emote, but it does look a little bit like you're trying to pick my nose. Oh no. Well, I hope that if she's, I hope that people are enjoying what she provides. I think you have to have a little bit. You have to have a little bit of I'm not going to say narcissism, but you definitely have to have a lot of pride in yourself. I think to really truly become a successful streamer, because you kind of have to be really sure of what you're going to do. You enjoy what you provide. Aww, that's sweet. She's got a lot of it. A lot of. You're in a maid dress. I either have too much pride or none. Yes. See, that's the thing though, is that that whole thing about pride and everything is it's very, very, very dangerous, because you don't know. You don't know what could possibly happen. Has anyone actually played Get to Work? Is the reason why you're here, yeah. Oh. Going back to what Andre said. Oh. Honestly, I just hope that I hope that you guys can, or I hope that Tabby and I are still able to provide you guys with this sort of you know, comfy, cozy spot, even as the community grows, because I would like to see the community grow. I do. I do hope that you all do continue to get the cozy vibes and the feeling that you're always welcome. Ah, thank you, Caustic. Yeah, of course you do. Why do you think we all flocked here as soon as you were back? Well, sometimes, people come back and people are like, "Oh my gosh, you're back." And then they're like, "Oh my gosh, that 3-day vacation where they canceled a stream, they've changed. They changed. How dare they?" So many lovely streamers that you follow and you choose to be here. Thank you. Honestly, it really means a lot. It means so much. Guys, I'm not strong enough. I'm still working on healing myself, and you guys are gonna make me cry again. Because you guys already do this too many times. How many times do you make me cry? I thought I was supposed to be like, I don't know how you guys managed to break like so many things from my standards. Here, crying is a natural remedy. Nah, my body would not be very polite to having to cough and I don't want to, because then it's gonna make my congestion even worse, which is gonna make me cough more. It's gonna make me cough more. And as it stands, I'm already starting to get that hit with sorry for 1K this year. I don't know. Maybe it's just my like nothing wrong. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong. But I feel like we finally have kind of mellowed out. I feel like we've kind of plateaued for a bit. Cayenne and Benadryl. That sounds like spicy death. That sounds like I will be burning while sleep paralysis takes hold. Oh my gosh. So sorry, I just thought about this. So I was talking about the fact that it's January, we all plateau. What are you talking about? Cayenne isn't spicy. I'm white. I'd like to say that I'm not too white. Like, I don't think mayonnaise is a spice. But yeah, no, it's a pepper. It's spicy. It's a pepper. It's spicy. I am from the upper Midwest. Well, that's fine and dandy. Who out there is saying mayo is spicy? Oh, have you not heard that joke? There's a joke that if you are white, that you have a very low spice tolerance, because frankly it's true. Especially if you are Midwestern white, you for some reason just have no spice tolerance. It's just because we didn't grow up with spicy foods. But there was a joke that happened where a person was talking about the fact of like, oh, this is really spicy, because it was like people making meals and everything like that, and at one point they serve it with like just mayonnaise or something like that, and he goes, nah, this is too spicy. And so the joke just became that mayo is a spice to white people. So cute. But yeah, so the joke is just the fact of like, whenever a person's saying like mayo is spicy, it's because they're just joking about how white they are. No, I can't handle my spice nearly as much as I used to. I used to be able to handle some spice, but I think my tolerance went down after COVID. All right. Food here is bland as fuck. You already know your love for the spice cabinet. Told you about the jambalaya and stuff. Hey, fair enough. Honestly, I need. Okay, so here's the thing. I need spice. I need spices. I need spices. I don't want it to be spicy, if that makes sense. The food here is bland AF. And most of the time when people are making it, it is bland. But you give me a place that like serves with a bunch of spice. You want flavor to your food, but not spicy. Exactly. Cumin's pretty good. I don't mind a little bit of cumin. I don't mind a little bit of cumin. I like allspice. I'm not gonna lie, I am the kind of person that likes like a poultry seasoning. Andres. I'm just gonna very gently walk up to you. Are you okay, sweetie? Are you okay, sweetie? Are you okay? Please don't do that in the food. It's okay. It's okay. I understand. I didn't think that but yeah. All right. You know what it's time for? It is time for small. I am small. The fact that you read it so calmly made you realize you were in the wrong. I love your cry emo, by the way. It's cute. Oh, yeah. Yo. Also, I like the Joe Cat one too. It's lovely. I'm sorry, you guys don't get any Tootsies. No Tootsies yet. That's fair. See, I use the tears for like anything to show like any sort of like disappointment or sadness. I will use it on anything if it is not like a positive mood or an angry mood. Oh my gosh. My nose, it's very drippy right now. Tootsies. Guys, I can't laugh that hard. I can't laugh that hard. I can't laugh that hard. It'll make me cough. Huh? You said cough? Yeah, I said cough. Oh, sorry. Apparently. Hold on. Actually, give me a second here. I have something for this. There. Chat gets bonked. Oh gosh, no. It's really just landing right on Andres. Oh. You just gotta type enough messages, Andres. Who needs a post right now? Well, next person who talks is then gonna be Caustic. Who's gonna get bonked? Such a big hammer. Oh, now Caustic's getting bonked. Oh, back to Andres. You needed two. Oh, now it's back to Caustic. Oh, now it's Sollux's. I like this placement. It's a great placement. The hammer bonk is going to stay there now. It's just gonna bonk whoever messages at the top. I'm gonna make that a thing. Chat bonk. There we go. Perfect. It's only unfair because people keep typing. Not our fault. You're so chatty. Can we make chat bonk every team? Probably could, honestly. Here, give me a second. You guys can see the background of how this works. You already saw the how to make it into stuff like that, so or two, if happy ever after did exist. Chat bonk. Hmm. That's gonna work. You turn out the lights now, I'm para. We'll just do that for now. Yeah, so technically I could do that. Huh? My voice? What's up? What's up? Huh? 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 I'm. Oh, did I start singing again? Andre's here with the freaking Riz. Um. No, I promise I won't. I won't sing. This smile is definitely going to convince you guys I won't sing. Feel free to sing. I can't really, Solux. I'm still trying to save it from um although being fair, it does feel like it is a lot better than it used to be. I really can't like if I cough too hard, it definitely will be bad, but use it for background sound. Ah. Honestly, that is such a huge compliment. I love being background sound. I like being elevator music. It'll clear your throat and sinuses. That's definitely is helping to some extent. The biggest issue though is that if I talk for too long without like getting a chance to get like drink some water or something like that, especially like right now, it does leave me into a coughing fit pretty badly. And the coughing fit is hitting right where the vocal cords are. Like I don't know if you know, but like at the beginning it was horrible. There's a reason why I'm not like trying at all to go up into higher registers or anything like that. Thank you for the hydrate. Ooh. Thank you for the head pats and thank you for the hydrate. Elevator music, Ria. Oh no. Guys, you can't tell me not to sing with this one. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain. It's fine. I won't do any more than that. I just wanted to do that. I swear. I swear. But no, you could definitely tell right there. Let it slide. Let your troubles fall behind you. Let it shine. Feel it all around you. And I don't mind. If it's me you need to turn to, we'll get by. It's the heart that really matters in the end. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain. All of my regret will wash away somehow, but I cannot forget the way I feel right now. Small hours, these little wonders, all these twists and turns of fate, are these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, yeah, but these small hours still remain, yeah. Oh, they still remain. These little wonders, all these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, yeah, but these small hours, these little wonders still remain. Oh, I would definitely try to do it if it wasn't for the fact that I had tried. But no, it's like these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time winds away, But these small hours still remain. Hey, oh, they still remain. These little wonders, oh, these twists and turns of fate. I know. Yeah, we did break the high score. Congratulations, everybody. I thought this was going to go for like an hour. I am feeling a little bit better. Like, the conversation has made it a little bit better. I'm not going to lie. Every day we shall fall and fall apart us all. Sand and stone to make it on your own. If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go. Way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go. Oh, you never told the story? Yeah, I'll tell the story. Don't worry. It was about the medication, like the going to the doctors on Tuesday. So I go to the doctor and they tell me that they got me some medication. So first off, I don't know how I'm supposed to take medication for the flu, other than just for getting rid of symptoms. But I got some, and I was supposed to pick it up on Wednesday. But I was like really sick. Well, no, because of the fact that the flu is a viral infection, there's no way to really treat the flu. You just can treat the symptoms until your body creates antibodies. That's really the only way that you can treat yourself from a bacterial infection, unless you get the vaccine. Ooh, spooky word. Punch it. But anyways, I was supposed to pick up the medication on Wednesday. But I was just like, I'm sick. I don't want to drive. And my wife, you guys know Tabby. Tabby goes, I could always just call and see if they will deliver it. And I went, that would be amazing if you could do that, please. Oh yeah, no, the horse pills and fish pills, man, those are massive. But she was like, I could possibly get the mail ordered, and I went, okay, cool. Could you please do that? That'd be amazing. Sorry, I didn't mute. But so she calls, and she gets this person, and they're going through the whole thing, and she's like, hey, I just need to get an order for, I need to get an order for my spouse. Thank you. I just need it delivered. And she's like, haven't heard that one, but pretty accurate. But the doctor said, oh yeah, we got that prescription in. We won't be able to send it out today though, because we don't have stock. Now, I would say that this is a not normal situation, but it's extremely normal. Tabby has had this kind of luck multiple times where a pharmacy just doesn't have the medication on hand because there's a medication shortage here in the States. But yeah, so fun. So I wasn't even supposed to be getting it. I'm supposed to technically be getting it today. I should check the mailbox. Maybe I can. Well, no, Tabby at this point isn't feeling good. She's feeling probably worse than I am. Horse pills. Yeah, I mean, being fair, if I remember, like, I don't know. I used to hear the term horse pill, but they're They're freaking massive. And so like anytime a person needs to take like a massive pill, they always called it a horse pill. Whenever I would whenever people would talk about it around me. So I just kind of picked up the lingo. But they are gigantic. Oh my gosh, really? God damn. Oh, excuse me. Take a few pretty big pills so you know what you mean. Uh, so I guess short was a questionable term. Being fair though, I don't really know what else I'd be doing today. I mean, I gotta get ready for work technically again. I mean, I still got a couple hours. Wait a minute, what? Oh, okay, it's not 7 yet. Okay. Oh, I was also gonna talk about sorry, talking about the time reminded me of something. I'll do my little jump. We have beaten the high score. You are correct. The high score has been beaten, and I will update it once either a change happens or the stream ends. Not today. Blunderbuss. But no, I remember earlier talking about the fact that I subsisted on McDonald's the past few days. Because when the congestion hit, see, that's the thing though, is like I don't know if I can really laugh too hard, otherwise it's gonna make me cough, and I don't want to cough. That's my issue, is like right now I want to just sit and chat, honestly. Someone is driving way too fast for the conditions outside. But no, I was subsisting on McDonald's because when the congestion hit, food tasted awful. It was awful. Like, oh my god, so bad. Like my hot tamales were just like, they tasted like sour spicy candy. Have you tried triple abs? I don't get that one, Solix. I'm sorry. But when I was having things that I really liked, it was just tasting really awful. Like anytime that I would try to drink any drink, like water tasted good, and that's not normal. That's when I know I'm sick, is when water tastes good and when medication tastes good. That's when I know I'm sick. Like badly sick. But like the crackers tasted like nothing but salt, like salty dust, if that makes sense. The hot tamales tasted like sour spiciness, like basically the tongue taste, and not any of the scent taste was coming in. But for some reason, the McChicken. What do you mean I don't drink enough water? I drink plenty of water. I drink plenty of water. But the McChicken, for some reason, the McChicken tasted so good. It tasted so good. I have water, thank you very much. Do I though? Probably not. Probably not the amount that they recommend of direct water. They being the God, ugh. That's because McChicken is bed. No, like honestly, it tasted, but the McChicken is delicious. I like it's not usually like the best thing, but I like it. I like it better than the freaking McCrispy. I'm the kind of person though that likes chicken patties. Like I love chicken patties. Not so much chicken nuggets, but I love chicken patties. But it subsisted me through literally the last 3 days. So it's just like I am so happy that I happened to have grabbed it because it tastes really good. What did I say? Oh, I mean, I don't mind McNuggets or something like that, but I don't typically buy like store-bought chicken nuggets. That's all I was meaning from that. If I'm gonna get store-bought frozen stuff, I get chicken patties. I don't get chicken nuggets. But no, I'm also the kind of person, I don't like chicken strips. I don't like chicken strips. I don't like the way that people bread chicken strips. They bread it too much. They bread it too much and not enough not enough chicken, too much bread. Go get the dino nuggies. Should home make some chicken nuggets. I mean, that probably would be pretty good. I don't hate chicken nuggets. I just don't get them. Like if I'm gonna get them, I'm gonna get the chicken patties, like I said. Are you gonna break? Here's to the times that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways above you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we never had. Nope, there it is. That's what I was talking about when I say that if I sing, my voice will go out. It's fine. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. But singing. But no, I actually like, funnily enough, has anyone gone to a Longhorn Steakhouse? You guys are probably gonna blaspheme this. You guys are gonna be so angry at me. Love to cook for you. I got a recipe we call Nugs. It's got 5 spices and it's addictive. Ooh, that might actually be interesting. Yes, you have? Excellent. You haven't, but you've heard about them? Excellent. One of my favorite meals to get at Longhorn Steakhouse is the appetizer. It's an appetizer. It's just like breaded. It's just like a lightly breaded chicken with a spicy sauce of some kind. Let's see if I can find it. Getting a menu. To have it all. I need shareable starters. That's the one I need. Ah, damn it, it's too low quality. Stop being low quality, losers. Whatever. I thought that I was going to be able to look at it through an image search, but apparently I'm going to the website. I don't care. I just want to see the fucking. Urgh. I don't want to order to go. I just want to look at the damn menu. Thank you. View the damn menu. Hi Phoenix, welcome in. Longhorn is dog shit over here. They charred a steak that was supposed to be medium rare. Oof, I'm sorry to hear that. A charcoal briquette. You have too much respect for the cow to let it go to waste. Yeah, chat desired for me to bonk them. Because they were all being very naughty. They were all being very naughty. Anyways, appetizers. What is it called? Oh, it was. Strangely enough, the food is called spicy chicken bites. Hey, Tabby. Are you still in there? Do you know if we could possibly get some delivery from Longhorn? Anyways, so you can get these spicy chicken bites, and it's literally just some lightly breaded chicken, like fried chicken, that is then given a sweet and spicy chili ginger sauce. Yeah, sweet chili ginger sauce, and it tastes delicious. Honestly, at this point, Tabby, I don't like. I'd want to do it from here, but I don't know what I'd get. Honestly, right now, food just looks really good. What are you? Have to have the mushrooms. Oh, you could. Oh, that actually looks really good. Oh, you could have a Hamburg steak. I didn't know. Oh, sorry. I've been looking at food. I'm looking at food. I need to not look at food. Oh, Longhorn. Oh, pardon me. Oh, pardon me. Um, thank you. I'm sorry. I couldn't get to the mute button fast enough. It came out of nowhere. It's what happens when I haven't eaten. Tabby! Tabby! 19 months! Amazing! Tabby got an ad. Oh, I see. If it wasn't for the fact that you got an ad, you wouldn't have subscribed. I see. I see how it is. Oh, did the ad break come on to you now, Solix? Oh, excellent. Sorry, it just. I know. The F is for Tabby. You are correct. That was my bad. My brain. Ah. Damn. Nice, Andres. Longhorn. Yay, Tabby's free. Sleepy. Yippee. So, sorry, didn't mean to be quiet there for a bit. I just kind of lost track of where I was. Oh yeah, I was gonna work on that. Here, one moment, please. Do 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 do. Hold on to me as you go. You've been chatting for 2.5 hours with no game or anything. I think you're good on the being a streamer thing. That's fair. That's very fair. But I do have you guys to thank for that because you guys have kept the conversation very interesting and fun. I just kind of help move it. I'm like a no, I'm not gonna say that because that'd just be bad. Settle down, it'll all be clear. Let's see. If I was to give chat the power to bonk, how much would I require them to pay?
Olive Garden.
Damn, I knew it. Oh well. I'm not that worried. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying pay that way. I'm talking about channel points. I'm talking about channel points.
Break the high score.
Yeah. I don't know. Are you thinking somewhere down here or somewhere around here? That. I see that money. No. I'm not taking your money.
What does it look like in the game?
Huh?
How intrusive that is in.
I mean, that's fair. I do need to check that out.
Price will go with it is.
If I'm being honest, I probably just wouldn't.
The second one?
Because, I mean, it sits up here when that's come down here, so I'd have to move it down. Let us pay for your food expenses tonight. No! No! Yeah, you guys already did. I saw the brake light of the car from across the street and thought it was a police officer. I mean, not surprising, but I don't care. To quote a wonderful mushroom witch, please be good about your spending habits.
Oh. Breathing again? Told the fox is sick.
Hard. Thank you. That's not what she says. I'm okay. The laughter just got me. Huh? I don't. I would rather just get like McDonald's or something. I'm okay. Just seeing that freaking emote. It had a little finger to it.
Oh.
It's supposed to make it do something like this.
But it looks like it's poking the nose.
But it looks like it's poking the nose. But to me, it looks like it's doing this.
Nose.
It looks like it's like picking up my nose in order to.
I know you want a meal.
McChicken.
Chicken meal?
Yeah. And that's it.
Extra drink?
This is your legacy. I mean, I wouldn't mind an extra drink. It's just always nice getting that. Oh my god. Andres, no!
Holding your laughter, that's what's gonna make you cough.
I know, but it's because if I do laugh, I then cough. I'm trying to hold it. Oh. Yes, I know that it's less talk about your spending habits. But I know that if I say that, you're going to construe it into saying something like, I'm going to pay you or something like that. So I had to pause that one and change it a little bit to, you know, when you pick your nose, you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Or to pick Ria's instead. I'm not your friend.
That's fun.
I'm not. Papa. All right. I thought we were friends. I thought we're all friends. You change your Facebook status to friendship. You still use Facebook? Oh my gosh. I sometimes open it when I've literally opened up everything else, including the settings tab. Ew, what are friends? I am just going to fade now. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm back. Okay. Jump scare. Yeah. Can we make it an official emote? I don't know if I can get the hand.
Me. I wanna go to bed. Going to the bedroom. I am sick. Fuck off.
Remy is trying to be nice. Aww. Facebook is a deal breaker. Being fair, I don't think I've actually like chosen to open Facebook since
Flares went away.
Since I went to college. Oh, after 2012.
Still had we wait a little bit.
I don't really count Messenger the same way. Oh, I understand that. My family is the only reason why I've kept it. I'll use Facebook for community groups that don't really exist elsewhere. Exactly. Jump scare. Ah! Okay, that's everything. Here's the real question though. Do I go to sleep now? Well, not sleep because I'm waiting for food, but do I head offline now? Or do I keep going because I'm having fun? Local pages. You have a maid, so you do have to go shortly. I think I might. I like not to be rude. I do think I might close it up soon, just so I can kind of get a few moments of resting.